Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Stellaris Let's Play, where we first time playthrough, where we just learn the game on this playthrough. So I haven't gone further than this race creation. If you watched the previous episode, we spent the whole episode on creating our Amarathi Purrdom cat race, ruled by divine mandate, and all that. So if you're interested in the race stuff, check the previous episode. And this is the first time we venture into the game, and it's time to press the done button and see everything. So let's go. Let's make the space great again. And here is the space. So we have the galaxy options here. So medium is 600 stars. That is a lot of stars, by the way, compared to some other 4X games. Well, this is not a 4X game, this is a grand strategy. And I think we are going for the medium elliptical spiral ring. So this is just a formation. AI Empires 17 is the suggested amount. That is quite a lot. Advanced AI start. Stronger starting position. Does not affect fallen empires. Okay. Normal difficulty. Any FTL methods and Iron Man mode. Yes. Let's play. Starting a new game. These backgrounds are amazing. Also, I like that the load up menu is like a galaxy going around. So immediate information overload. There's a lot of stuff on the menu here. So we're at Amarathi Purrdom. Government divine mandate by me, the Belanar. Species is Amarathi. We'll FTL through warp travel. Capital is Adnor. We are fanatically spiritualist, so we are really happy. And we are also xenophobe, and we like slaves to feed us. We are decadent, so resource output without slaves is lower, so we want slaves. Army damage is higher, we get some minerals. And we are resilient. Nobody invades our corner. And we're charismatic, so other species like as well. Even though we are a bit xenophobic, and we have an arid preference. So, in the aeons since the first primitive Amarathi communities took shape in the dry canyons and mesas of Adnor, our civilization has spread and prospered. Many false prophets took it upon themselves to offer spiritual guidance to our people as we advanced through the ages, but the true faith prevailed. The last heathen strongholds were vanquished after several bloody crusades, uniting us under the holy will of a single divine leader. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of Amarathi Purrdom have finished the development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So let's begin. I'm 41 years old. Nice.
Blessings upon you, your holiness. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. The priesthood has ordained me to act as your faithful servant and advisor, so that I may aid you on our divine path to the stars.
I have to say that I love the tutorial guy immediately. I'm gonna do a bit of audio settings here, so we're gonna be advise our volume up, the music and the ambient down a bit. And the effects as well, maybe. Well, not those settings. So, please tell me everything. We haven't done any of that. So, tutorial missions and descriptions of the interface as you explore the game's mechanisms. Recommended if this is the first time you are playing the game. Yes, we are learning the game.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Good to know.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
The first mission is to fully survey our home system. I have added it as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click the situation log button in the left selection of the top bar, or press F5. So let's see, Empire, Contact, Ship designer, situation log, and technology. I love that the hotkey is shown when you mouse over these. So let's see.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
By the way, I love the voiced tutorial. Often in these games you have to read just walls and walls of text, and having someone read them out for you is great. It's great. I love that. And the voice is very well done. That tutorial, thumbs up Paradox, that's very well done. I love it. Tutorial, survey home system. We need to fully explore our home system before venturing out into the galaxy. To do this, select our assigned ship either by clicking on the ship itself or selecting the vessel in the outliner. I don't know what is outliner. Then click the survey button in the fleet interface and select a non-surveyed planet near your homeworld. Your assigned ship will now plot a course to survey all planetary bodies within the system.
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
Win the game by owning 40%. Subjugate all other empires. I'm not sure if I'm... well, we did select how much there is other empires in the galaxy, but I'm not sure if I want to know that information, because I can basically count that, oh, we are missing 3 of these. Okay. So let's see. Sign ship or outliner. Is this the outliner system here?
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
So this is indeed the outliner. That's the science ship. Among the other things you can see, total number of tiles this planet has. We'll get back to this planet thing. We'll start with the science ship.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey as...
Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to move this. There we go. This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as the planets in the star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible. To put it to work, simply right-click on a not yet surveyed planetary body and select Survey System. The ship will then travel between all objects in the system and survey them, each in turn. Surveying other planets may also uncover ones that are habitable and ripe for future colonization. I wish there was a button to read it. There's only the show, not show again, but I wish there was a... Please tell me again. So, what do we have? This is the home planet we have here. The Adnor around this. The Pelor. So is this lies within Amarathi Purrdom space? So where is this this? Oops, we can name it. First. This should be the really... Let's pull just exploration ship 1. So I know what it is. Is there a go to? Yes. So this is right here is our ship. You can zoom quite close actually, if you want to. That's our spaceport and our ships. That's cool. Okay. So do I click here? Survey system. Okay, so that's how it's plotting itself. Okay. Building a star empire, not surveyed. You can survey the sun as well. Cool. Okay. Situation log updated. Let's see the situation log again.
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
So there is a ship designer as well. That's really cool. I wonder how customizable these are. But that's really great. Let's close that. So this is our outliner. Planets. Hotkey. Aha. This is great. This is great. Military fleets, construction ship, spaceships, fleets, construction ship. Alright. Empire. Contacts. Let's just go through all of these.
The Empire screen lists the planets of our empire, with leaders and the different factions in separate tabs. It also lets us create and manage sectors.
I wonder what the trait is. Leaders.
The Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Damn. So intellectual is plus 10 output on everything, that's pretty good. Carefree, anomaly research speed 35%, research speed 10%, lifespan, research speed voidcraft. Expect within the voidcraft. Huh. We don't have any admirals and generals yet.
The Factions tab provides an overview of the populace's political groupings and allows us to hear their demands and interact with them.
So that's really cool. So not only you have your space empire, you have factions within your empire. Same as U4 and Crusader Kings, you had different factions within countries, which could rebel and split into different ones and all kinds of fun stuff. So this is really cool. This is definitely immediate up compared to many of the other like 4X type of games. Alright, so there's modules. Empty module slot. This spaceport module is empty, can be further expanded. Cool. 7 people of Amarath. I guess there could be mix of populace as well. And this is what we are producing. So total energy credits, money, minerals is a sort of crafting resource for ships and stations and buildings. Influence, political clout, edicts, recruit leader, factions. Okay. Research, society research, and engineering research. So these are spread. Ah, so that's the output on those. Aha. We are creating 4 surplus food, and planet size is 16. How much surface tiles it has. Sector limit. We can control 2 sectors base, 2 from owned planets. Create a new sector. Design the planet as a sector capital and add systems under its automatic control. Ah. That is awesome. See the leaders. Busy commanding, busy leading, busy governing. And no factions at the moment. Okay. So here we have the same energy credits, minerals, influence, the researches we have. Strategic resources, directly control planets. We can effectively control 5 planets. And our naval capacity. Stardate. Faster, slower speeds. Okay. And let's explore the contact.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
That's really cool. So there's empires, author, primitives, and fallen empires. That sounds really cool. Really, really cool. Diplomatic status. So that's us. Okay. Ship designer we saw already. Let's take a look at that a bit more. Auto-generate designs. Design status save, auto-complete ship. So there are slots for these. Small fission reactors, medium, large. Okay. So you add components to this. There's assembler core as well. So these are weapons. Up here. That's a science ship. We have small red lasers, warp drives, computer computers, chemical thrusters, and generators. That's really cool. Ship designer as well. And situation log, we already saw the victory conditions and all the options. And let's go to the technology next, I guess.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
We can research technologies without assigning a scientist to the relevant field, but this will take significantly longer and is generally not recommended. So we should have a guy on all of these. Okay, that's good. Speed, lifespan, and the voidcraft research. So I guess we can have one of each, and I think this signifies the same thing. Yep. So click on that and it shows the same thing. So these are the physics options. Select a technology to research. Whenever we finish researching a technology, up to 3 new options will be generated. So this was explained in one of the streams of this that I watched, that you have like a card system. So you get 3 cards to choose from, and you choose one of them, and you may not get the other options to choose. So you have to be careful selecting what you really want, and you might not get the other ones. I don't know if you can get these later on through trade with other races or somehow otherwise. Well, let's see what options we have. So we can get deflectors, which gives us deflectors for the ships, which is a shield strength, and also gives us a planetary fortification bonus. We already have a really good bonus from the racial bonus for this, and it's a field manipulation, bending. Ah, so does this expert this voidcraft? So there is gonna be probably a voidcraft that corresponds to this, I think, maybe. So this unlocks the physics lab, which gives us research labs basically. Produces 1 physics and 2 physics research and 1 society and engineering research. Sounds pretty good. So if you want to go for a research, we should probably go for this. And it's the computing. And then we have orbital energy conversion, solar panel network, which costs us money and time, but gives me, costs minerals, but gives money. So if you want to focus on money, this would be the option. Usually in space games or 4X games, I run out of money, totally. So maybe we should go for money. I do think the physics lab might be the best option. It does cost upkeep, maintenance. On the other hand, deflectors sound really cool. Consume large amounts of power. Well, there are 4 shields. My brain says, let's go for this. Okay. So then we have the society research. And same thing. New Worlds Protocol. Unlocks colony ship. Sounds really good. Capacity overload. Overload regional grids, letting local power plants run at increased capacity. Energy credits for 10 years, plus 15. So, it's an edict. We can give edicts now. Planetary edicts are temporary planetary modifiers that can be activated by spending influence. Ah, that's really cool. Army upkeep, military academy, centralized command, genome mapping, more food, and lifespan. I think our cats do want to colonize. On the other hand, more food and lifespan sounds like something the divine leader would choose to live longer. That is really strange though. The colony ship is over there. Do we have to get colony ships a lot later then if we don't get this? What if we don't get colony ships? Up to 3 new options, so is this still gonna be there? Let's go with the divine leader demands go colonize this galaxy for us. It's 71 months remaining, 48 months for that. And let's see, engineering. Beltharian refining. Beltharian power plant. So is that... Reveals resource Beltharian stone. Strategic resource. These stones have been deposited on many worlds through meteor strikes. Their burn very slowly and are very efficient energy source. There are many different strategic resources usually uncovered by researching technologies. They are mainly used to construct very powerful buildings and spaceport modules. The benefits they yield tend to be so significant that empires go to war simply to acquire a key strategic resource if they cannot trade for it peacefully. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. It costs 1 to maintain 1 Beltarian, but it gives 6 money. That is very powerful sounding. Engineering facility produces science, but not the... So this is the same building, but focuses more on engineering than the other two. And then there's defense platform for the space stations. I'm gonna go with the Beltarian. I wanna see where those are located immediately. And there's the research option here. So we have off-world construction, so it's construction ship. Allows for assembly of various space stations through the use of building drones. Mining station, research station, mining network, industrial base, chemical thrusters, assault army, and the spaceport. And there's a different ones: power plant, fission reactor, basic research. So these are all basic research. We chose the lasers. Slavery. Starting deck is allowed. Planetary administration. Vassal states and protectorates. Xeno supremacy. We navigate a minefield of galactic power dynamics with singular purpose to come out on top. And then Xeno relations form alliance is starting as well. Alright. So that's research done. So we've done all of this. And what do we have here? Our empire. Galaxy map. Whoa. That is a big map. And I thought we were a beacon here as well already, but no. This is just our neighborhood. Let's see these options. So this was the world option here. And we can find a number of total tiles the planet has from here. How many pops are living there, how much food is produced, and the government. This is also where you do the edicts, it seems. So we're gonna edict
These
here.
are planet-specific edicts, practices that can be temporarily enforced by spending some of our influence.
So we can re-educate them. Land of opportunity, migration attraction 100%, infrastructure projects, building cost -25, construction time -25%, spiritual unity, food and growth time. We should have that everywhere. Okay, so that's edicts.
Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
So I guess we can move these. What is that? Unemployed. Negative balance. Unemployment. Inactive buildings. Okay. So what do we have here? Can support a building. We need to carefully manage our pops, buildings, and tiles. Okay. So this is industrial wasteland. Ruined industrial complex and toxic soil. Nice. So it produces one engineering. More wasteland. In here we have the power plant. Gives 3 money. And I guess we need a guy there. So there's a mineral output agency effect. I guess it comes from this. Yeah, agency effect. So this boosts the effect into those. That's cool. And here's the planetary administration. Another power plant, arid terrain. So we could add buildings in here. Arid terrains. Hydroponic farms. More industrial wasteland. Sprawling slums. contributes nothing to society. Nice. You can clear these slums and these as well for use. That's cool. So it seems... I don't know what we should produce. So we can click on this to see the tile. Enslave. Enslave this pop. Manual labor not useful. What are all the pops for? Like to react to presence of slaves. Purge. Resettle. And there's the build
Some
option.
buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
Belanar's Grand Mausoleum. Sacred Mausoleum of the revered Belanar. Nice. Power plant for more monies. Mining network. Mineral storage capacity. Food production, maintenance 1. Maintenance 1. So I think we should produce some more energy probably. We are really low on that. So here we only produce one food in there. So I'm gonna try adding a power plant in there. It'll suppress the collection of resource 1 food. What was our food balance here? 4. Oops. So we need to choose the power plant in there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see,
This
armies.
is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion of this view
ground
is
forces,
divided
cool.
into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the surface.
Garrison. Colonial Watch. Awesome. Orbital bombardment. Light stance will cause damage. Limited. Full. Defending armies will not generate health. Okay. So we can recruit defensive forces. They cost maintenance. They cost things, okay?
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one, if we have the necessary resources.
That is nice. Okay, we are done with that stuff. Let's see the
Military
next.
fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
What do we have? Attack target, ground support, fleet stance. Repair, upgrade, create, split. Corvettes. Okay. And then we have the science ship here. And then we have a
This is our
construction ship.
construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Huh. So we don't need that yet. Okay, I think we are... should we still have all these information here as well? Details minimap. Go to, search, multiplayer chat, help, and main menu. So there's the UI finally. Let me see the information of my... You can actually right click to home there. Let me see. I had traits myself as well. So am I the leader? No, I'm not the leader. When we first saw the
The government screen presents us with information
There's one more
regarding
button.
our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects.
So I'm the Arch-Prophet Belanar. No heir for me. There's a 5% chance each day that a new heir will be nominated. If your ruler dies heirless, it may provoke a succession war. That's cool. So my ruler traits are Home in the Sky, Space for build cost, Space for module cost. This leader reaches for the stars. And I'm also a space miner apparently. This leader recognizes just how vital the exploration of off-world resources is for a star nation. Okay. And I'm the xenophobe, fanatic spiritualist, divine mandate. No temporary modifiers, our naval capacity, edict cost, and duration.
The budget tab tallies our empire's monthly income and expenses in energy credits. Here we can also track a variety of effects that influence our economy.
So this is the usual money stuff in other grand strategies for Crusader Kings.
The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our influence.
Nice. War economy static. Slavery is allowed. Slave procreation. Current policy is nothing. I guess that's off, I would say. Or we haven't decided. Slaves are allowed to procreate. They can create more slaves. We cannot actually decide yet at the moment. I guess because we have no slaves. Purge is prohibited. Limited bombardment. Migration is primary species only. Resettlement. So your empire, when you conquer or combine empires in some way, can have multiple species in it. So it's not just our cats, but also the slave races, and you can choose to allow them to migrate as well. That's really cool. Resettlement. Okay. No voting. No. Leadership. Primary species only. Yeah, the divine mandate means cats only can do it. And first contact protocol is aggressive. Well, we are xenophobes. Information quarantine. Encourage free thought. Research speed goes up, but ethics divergence is higher. And grants for different things. That's a monthly cost for that. So we should probably, oh, you can only focus on one of them, and the others will suffer. Okay.
The demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
Okay, so we have only one population. Like I said, we can have multiple. And I guess it has different effects on different things. And we're gonna have vassal states as well. That's really cool. Okay, so we are now done learning the UI and learning what we can do. And that's the end of the second episode. So maybe we can unpause the game on the third episode. So thank you for watching this episode. And if you liked this fairly slow but methodical learning the game process series, click a follow, and I hope you see the next episodes as well. Also, there's a multitude of other Let's Plays, reviews and other kind of content on the YouTube channel, so check those out as well. And then there's live streams every day on twitch.tv/Belanar or handy quicker link nair.tv. All this information will be below the video as well, so check it out there as well. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys next time.